Let me just share with you, in the last 10 years, the bank deposits have grown by 2.6 times to reach the 240 lakh crores today. The total mutual fund investments has grown 7 times to reach about 80 lakh crores. The total PMS market, portfolio management services, that has grown 7x to go from 1.5 lakh crores to 11 lakh crores. The AIF market has grown again 12x from 1 lakh crore to 12 lakh crore. You can clearly see that bank deposits has grown by 2.6 times, but everything has grown by 7 times to 11 times. You can clearly see money is moving to investments. But this is not something that should be surprising. Then I went and checked out data for other developed countries as well. Like in the case of US, for example, and many other developed countries, what we are saying bank deposits, household bank deposit about 50% or so, this number is about 15% or 20%. So you can see that big shift has happened, and after the basic need of keeping money in savings is required, people do move to investments. People do move to investments, which is why as income is growing, you can see clearly where the story is moving. So, and this is also fueled by the fact that huge amount of entrepreneurship is coming in the country. Any case over the next 5 or 10 years or so, you will see serious movement in entrepreneurship in data center. And with data center will come downstream entrepreneurs like your maybe cooling systems, maybe wiring, cabling, real estate that is coming for data center. You see the drift about everything will create its own. Similarly, renewable energies will come. That will create its own ecosystem of entrepreneurs. A semiconductor industry will come. That will create its own downstream entrepreneurship ecosystem that will come about. Space will come. AI will come. So these are new sectors coming up. Everything will create its own, entrepreneurs, micro-entrepreneurs, and so on and so forth. And that also creates wealth. Big amount of intergenerational wealth will also happen. Compared to past generation, this generation has made a lot more wealth. It will get transferred to the next generation, and they will all need financial advice, wealth management, and so on. So if you see broadly, the people, if you think of a pyramid like this, and think of people at the top, they usually are getting all support. They are getting mutual fund advice, they're getting AIF, they're getting PMS. I speak to many venture capital funds these days, $100 million, $200 million funds. Everyone is telling me my fund is making 15% CAGR, 20% CAGR. Where is all the wealth going to? They're all going to top of pyramid, because who's investing there? Only top of pyramid people are investing there. When you come to, let me say, middle segment, in the middle segment, one level below, these are people earning probably maybe 20 lakhs a year, 30 lakhs a year, 40 lakhs a year. They probably invest in mutual funds. They get kind of advice. I don't think they're getting high quality advice on which fund to invest in, etc. But they just they go by. If you come, but they have some wealth, not great advice. If you come below the pyramid, people earning 15,000 a month, taxi drivers, rickshaw pullers, this is a large population of India, they neither have money, they have very marginal saving, and they don't get advice for sure, because no bank can afford to do it. But my point is, I'm going to show you in a quick demo about how this advice can go down the pyramid in a very quick way. You can see on the top, left-hand side, wealth management for all. So now we say, click on wealth management if there's a customer who doesn't know their own risk profile. So here they come and say, look, how dependent are you on your investments? Okay, partially dependent. For time of horizon of 3 years, how comfortable are you if you're of high risk, high returns? You say, I don't know, maybe I'm not comfortable, or yes, I'm comfortable. And then you say that if you win a lottery, where would you put it? Let me say debt and equity. So through all these processes, you get a sense that this customer is a balanced investor. So these are digital tools. So you say, okay, I want to make an investment, and then based on the fact that you are a balanced investor, now the system is then throwing up, say, a bunch of funds for you, which is a deep research that has happened behind the scenes, the same number of people, but instead of serving, 20,000 customers, it is serving, let me say, 20 million customers. So dramatically, equation changes. And with the account aggregator framework, you can see the top right-hand side, we got something called the My Net Worth. So in the My Net Worth, You can click on this, and this particular customer whom I'm referring to here has a net worth of say 23 lakh rupees. And this person can now see what is the savings accounts I have across the ecosystem, what are my stocks I'm holding, and similarly what are the mutual funds I'm holding, and then you can say what are the EPF, what is the fixed deposit across the system, and so on and so forth. So this ability to bring the entire ecosystem together through the new digital ecosystem India has created and make it available through, you can see in a single screen, this person could see their investments across mutual funds, EPFO, stocks, fixed deposit, bank balances, everything. Now you can do high quality analysis on this based on off data and off data, and then give high quality research to the common people, which you would have normally brought through relationship managers to the top of the pyramid. Therefore, when today wealth management is available at say 5 crore plus or a private banking with a relationship manager, same quality research. I use the word same quality, not the lower end quality. Same quality research for a 5 crore rupee customer, what you're getting high quality, can be made available to somebody keeping 10 lakhs in the bank. And that makes a very big difference. Not even 10 lakh, could even go below that. So that is the power AI is bringing to this digital ecosystem if we embrace it to the whole ecosystem. I don't mean the conversational capability, which also can be the next avatar of it. Because conversation, like a RM talks to you, like that the conversation, it can never be as high quality as a human being really talking to you, but you get the drift, you get somewhere close. So this is one very important thing that India should be moving ahead in this ecosystem. I want to just, finally conclude that this agenda of, because what is happening is that the rich will continue to become richer because they will keep earning 15% plus compounded. If they put an AMAF, PMS, they will become maybe getting 18%, 20%. But bottom of the pyramid is just beating inflation through savings. They will never make wealth. So this rich-poor divide will only increase if we don't find high-quality digital tools to fix this issue. Now, I want to just conclude by saying that there are few things that we still need to improve. India's built this phenomenal architecture today of, depository participants, registrars, a fantastic regulator who's looking at it so closely and so on, and regulating it, and the time coming down from T+3 to T+2 to T+1, paper going away. That is like something phenomenal India has created. All of you will talk about it, I'm sure, all day. Now, this is a massive thing that is actually enabling things going down. In the previous ecosystem of paper, there's no way below the pyramid would have been serviced. So the cost of funds coming down is also because of a market mechanism India has created and a settlement architecture and so on. But even today, if you see the porting of a customer from one wealth manager to another is quite complex. You take a physical paper, you send it to some RTA, and they take 15 days to make it happen. In today's digital world, it should not be like this. Because you can move a bank account, you have two bank accounts, you move money instantly. You can even port mobile number, quickly. But you can't port a wealth customer today so easily. It takes 15 days to make it happen. So this is something that, it'll improve competition, it'll improve, service levels. This is something India should look at. And finally, of course, when we look at, the growth of the wealth management ecosystem, fortunately, a large number of players have now come into the game. Banks are providing wealth management. These new age broking firms are providing it. Standalone wealth companies are providing it. So this ecosystem has come alive, which is all bringing it together. So I'd like to bring this to a close. Since we are associated with the program, I'd like to share with you very quickly about IDFC First Bank. I'll just take a minute to just share with you that we are ourselves a big beneficiary of this being created in the new digital ecosystem bank. The person who spoke to me, introduced me as saying building a digital bank. I truly tell you, IDFC Bank is building the bank on 3 fundamental principles. We are saying new digital ecosystems come. We are born in a new age. So I showed you how we can do, I did a demo. We say we want to be ethical banking, so we really make that in a tagline. We want our employees to imbibe that. And third, we say, simple products. I want to tell you that in the last 10 years, 6, 7 years alone, you can see our wealth management grown from 1,000 crores to 58,000 crores. And that's like you can see how it's growing. And then we kept it very simple. We said zero fee banking. We said 6.5% interest above 10 lakhs. And then we said monthly compounding, and below 10 lakhs we pay 5% above 1 lakh. And then we said monthly compounding interest. We keep it very simple from the point of view. We try to put a bunch of services for the customers which we think are complete in terms of wealth management proposition. And, we put together a bunch of credit cards, we take out all complexity, etc. But the point is that we are experiencing, whatever we're building, we are experiencing it, that customers are loving it, numbers are growing. But the main thing is that we are ourselves following this concept of taking it below the pyramid and dropping the thresholds or giving the same quality what we give for a 5 crore plus customer to somebody even keeping maybe 10 lakhs. And that is our agenda we're working with. And that will truly expand it, particularly with the growth of the Indian market ecosystem, digital ecosystem, and the market, and the extraordinarily fantastic market infrastructure India has put together. And I must close by saying in the last 10 years or so, India has truly built something quite remarkable in terms of all the participants, the wealth managers, the regulator, etc. we talked about, and my really heartiest compliments to anybody, all of you who are participating in building this big ecosystem for the country. So thank you very much, all of you, and really nice talking to all of you. I'm really so happy the regulator is here with us, and thank you very much. All of you are doing a really wonderful job for all of us. Thank you.